Hello and welcome back to TNI UK Impacted episode 254. Coming to you live via the Total Nonstop Impact Network on YouTube and Twitch. And if you listen on the go, then we're also available on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to your favourite shows. I am, of course, your host, the Bison, and today I am joined by the man coming to us from the void of his own mind, of course, the Joker. Hello, buddy.
How you doing?
I'm all right, man.
I'm good.
All right. I'm cold. I've got my big fat hoodie on.
Yeah.
Right? Because up in the man loft, as we call it, the man loft. I didn't have the heating on, so I just literally I came up here and I was like, Jesus Christ, it's cold. So I put the heating on it. I turned the radiators back on, and I was like, God Lord, it's like absolute freezing up here, mate. Absolutely freezing. So, but anyway, yeah. So I thought, right, Bison by Design hat needs to go on. Hoodie needs to go on. I was actually going to be wearing my Bison t-shirt.
Yeah, but it's too cold.
It's just too cold.
Yeah, it's
too damn cold.
It's pretty damn cold here as well. So I got the.
Well, you're up north, buddy. You're up north.
Yeah, no.
Is it snowing?
No, it's not snowing. Not snowing here. No, it's snowing up in Scotland, but not up here. No, it's just really cold.
No worries. Right, I'm just going to say a quick hello to everyone in the chat. We've got Barry.
Yep.
How are we doing, Baz? Nice to see you. We've got Mears joined us from the top of the show. Lovely. Paul Mathewson. He's joined us as well.
Yeah.
He's wishing the Americans a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the US.
It looks like that's who we got in a minute. Guys, listen, if you are here, if you're watching the show, make sure you leave us a quick message in the chat so we know you're there. And you know what we do. Oh, hang on. I am doing the Bond villain act. I'm in the shadows. Hang on, I'm in the shadows.
Yeah. I turn the main light on in my bedroom, it goes all dark too. So I'm just got the monitor and a lamp by my computer.
I might be able to do something. Hang on. Hang on. I could use the light here. The only trouble is if I put the light on my phone, it'll drain my battery. But anyway, let's have a look.
Don't want to blind yourself either.
No, so I'll get it at a good angle. It'll all be good, mate. Trust me, it'll be fine. Right, where's my torch? There it is. Hello. Right, okay. Let's see if I can do this. I've got my. Hang on a minute. Is it working or not? I don't know.
Yeah, it's working.
How's that? Is that better for you, Baz? You want to see my beautiful face? Is that what it is? my handsomeness. You want to make sure you're just checking my beard to make sure it's not overgrown. That's what it is. You're just making sure I'm nice and groomed for the event today. That's what it is. Okay, good. So you can now see me, Baz. So I hope that's made you happy. Right, Joe.
Yeah.
I was going to have a special guest for us this week, but it didn't quite pan out. It was a secret, and I didn't tell you just in case it didn't pan out, and because I know that if this person had arrived, you would have been like, "Oh my God!" But I'm still working on it, and if I can get them in, notice I'm not saying whether they're male or female.
That's fine. I'm just happy to if anyone comes on.
I know, mate. I know. But I just want to keep you guessing, you see. But bearing in mind that I know how much of a fan of the TNA Knockouts you have been over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn it. Well,
could be anyone.
It could be anybody.
Yeah.
It could be anybody from the past, 10, 15 years that we've been sort of kind of doing a show, really.
Yeah.
But it's someone that I have met in person as well a little while back when I was in New York. So yes, this should be interesting if I can get them to come on.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Eric Isaacs joined us. Hello, Eric.
Hello.
You could see my beautiful face as well.
Yeah.
You lucky man, you lucky man. But anyway, guys, listen, let's have a chat. TNA news and rumors. let's have a little get into it, shall we?
Yeah.
So the rumors on TNA TV deal have been circulating. They continue to circulate on the social medias. There's still the jury's out on whether we're going to end up on CW or AMC. Some people are high on the idea of going to AMC. I understand why. I think it's because they want to sort of kind of like stay as separated from the WWE as possible, and I kind of get that. But when you think about the kind of relationship that we've got going on at the moment, it also makes sense. Tuesday night NXT, Thursday night Impact. It kind of they've
got the whole week covered. Apart from Wednesday, but then they've got the whole week covered. So
exactly. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Especially when we're seeing the TNA stars on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
On NXT, and then we're getting to see we're also getting to see NXT stars on a Thursday night, and it makes sense. It just makes perfect sense. However, I do get people's reservations. I do understand what they're saying, but I just cannot believe it would go anywhere other than CW. I just can't. I just cannot see it go anywhere other than CW. What about you?
I'm not entirely sure about its coverage across the US or anywhere, but I think just going off what we said now, it's probably the best decision if they go there. But as long as it gets them better exposure, it keeps all the critics whinging that they're not on a network yet in check, and it works on them in the long run. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, and then hopefully it'll go on to UK expansion too. Yeah, there is wrestling on a Wednesday, Mir. It's not TNA or WWE.
Yeah. No, exactly. I totally agree with that. I really do. But at the end of the day, I just personally think that it's a bit of a no-brainer. I really do. I think it's a bit of a new. Honestly, I think it's a no-brainer. It's going to be CW. It's going to be. I'd be surprised if it was anywhere else.
Yeah, I think the chat here is saying that CW will reach more people. So, yeah, I hope it does go there.
Yeah, definitely. I think it possibly will. Joe, give us your thoughts on Lei Ying Lee as the new TNA Knockout Champion after an incredible three-way at NXT Gold Rush. With this monumental victory, Lei Ying Lee becomes the new TNA Knockouts World Champion and the first Chinese champion in TNA Wrestling history. Give us your thoughts?
Absolutely incredible. I first saw the news from Xia Brookeside's Twitter fan profile. She was obviously over the moon about everything, and I see all the response from Deonna Purrazzo, from Jordan Grace, from Wendy Chu, Gail Kim. That everybody is coming out and congratulating her, and I'm so pleased for her. I will say, I thought Jordan Grace had that match won. I'm looking at the bottom paper. I thought Jordan Grace would get it, and then we'll see her come to TNA and defend it then. But wow. All I can say, jump into the chat and look at my messages earlier and on my tweets, and all I can say now is Carlos and Tommy make this run last a bit longer. No more flip-flopping with the Knockouts title for a while.
Yeah, I think so. And to be fair, I mean, she looked amazing as always when she came in.
Yeah,
I love the hat.
I saw the finish of the match. The finish was brilliant as well.
I just absolutely, I think, incredible. I mean, the way that it finished was absolutely timed to a T.
Yeah.
Worked really, really well. And, when you talk about, I know that Craig has his reservations. He thinks that sometimes her timing's a bit off and stuff like that. But, man, she proved last night in that three-way that her timing was spot on. Fantastic talent. I got a huge amount of time for her. Absolutely.
So good to see.
Right. Okay. Sorry, mate. I've got someone messaging me at the same time as doing the show.
That's okay.
With regards to buying some bags off me. Anyway, sorry. Tequila Mi Campo have teamed up with TNA Wrestling to handcraft a signature cocktail for an upcoming live event in El Paso, Texas on December 5th to the 7th. Introducing our custom cocktail, Margs for Marks, exclusive available in El Paso.
Wow.
Yeah, this sounds good. This sounds good. I wish I was there. You know what I mean? I wish I was there.
Love to just be able to set the atmosphere in.
Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to reply to this person and talk to you at the very
That's
very
okay.
same time.
That's okay. I got the dogs in the background, so we've both got our own little distractions.
Okay, so I tell you something else is going on as well. There's an incredible Thanksgiving deals on TNAmerch.com at the moment as well, and it's all kind of what the fans would expect in this Thanksgiving week. It's ahead of Black Friday over in the States, so it's 50% off clearance. Selected items, we've got 40% off jewelry, 30% off memorabilia, including signed items, 20% off site wide, so 20% off anyway. Yeah. Free shipping on US purchases over £125. I mean, sorry, $125. Yeah, some incredible deals, guys. So if you're looking to grab yourself some TNA merch over at TNAmerch.com, then now is the time to do it, guys. Especially if you're in the US and you get $125 worth, you're going to get free shipping as well.
Yeah, it's good. I'm pretty
Unbelievable.
Sure, I'm pretty sure the Black Friday deals and that, because it all comes into the UK now, regardless.
It's a you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah, we need some more of that over here now. We'll be seeing something come over in the UK, hopefully. They'll extend the arms a bit more, give the guys across the world a bit of a taster.
I agree. 100% agree on that one. Right, hang on. Let me just get rid of this dude that's talking to me. Hang on. Right, I'm back. 3, 2, 1. I'm back in the room. Okay, Thursday, the 4th December, 7 till 9 p.m. is the Harley Party in El Paso, Texas at Uno Taqueria, which is a tequila bar, I believe. Intimate Q&A with Jeff and Matt Hardy, followed by photos with the reigning TNA World Tag Team Champs.
I think Jeff's doing a acoustic concert as well.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow, I missed that one.
Yeah,
I missed that one.
I know. I've seen the Harleys posting about that on Facebook. I think Jeff's is going to be doing some acoustic songs and stuff as well. So that's really, really cool.
Oh, mate, fair enough.
Anyone that goes there, I'd love just to meet the Harleys is one thing, but to get all that as well, damn, so lucky.
Just unbelievable. Now, Eric Isaac, I just noticed Bob Dowie UK's in the house, and he thinks it's bad booking that Lee wins, but he felt that it looked like he felt Indy Hartwell should have won at BFG. Not for me, but I would have gone with Lee from the start. But there you go. For me, Indy's not polished enough yet. She's
no, it would have been too soon for her to win the title for me.
Definitely.
That's the only complaint I really do have about Indy Hartwell, but it was too soon to push her into the title shot like that.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of down with that. Hey, Armin, thanks for joining us, buddy. You think they had a fantastic crowd? I think you're right, actually. They came off really well on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. There you go. Paul Matheson, don't rate Indy in the ring. I have to agree. Getting close to middle age is not fun. Matthew Smith.
Yeah, I know. If it's your birthday, then happy birthday. But I know what you mean. I'm now 38, so on November 10th. So yeah, I know.
Look, I know I don't look it, boys, but I'm 52. I am 52 years of age, and I know I only look 25.
Yeah, I know. You look like a stud. It's unbelievable.
Absolute stud muffin here. But I am 52 years of age. I know, like I said, I know you can't believe it, but it is true. So yeah, middle age is not bad, buddy. It's not bad. Just stick with it, Matt. Just stick with it. It's not that bad. I can assure you. Especially if you get yourself in the gym. Get down the fucking gym, mate. You'll be fine. It sorts everybody out. So it sorts the men from the boys, mate. I'll tell you that now. I'll tell you that now. It sorts the men from the boys. Getting down here, getting your ass down the gym. Right. Anyway, that should be pretty good. Now, something I know that you're going to love, Joe. I think you're going to absolutely love this. TNA Family Fun Day with the Elegant Elves. That's on Sunday, December the 70th at the El Paso Coliseum. What are your thoughts on that, my friend?
That's going to be a good laugh. I saw some information about this on the website, looking for all the news yesterday for the podcast. I didn't read into it much, but again, a meet and greet with the Elegance brand. I just, just to sit down and meet any of the wrestlers on the roster is like on my bucket list. I would I met Eric Young and Dan when I'm 2021, but I'd love to meet some more of the roster. So any experience like that, I envy anyone who goes to it because it must be amazing.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? It's crazy. We never really get that opportunity, so many opportunities as that. But hopefully when they come back to the UK next time, we can make sure that we can sort some of those out for you, Joe. That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, man, definitely. Right. Xplosion, Joe. Now, I know you enjoyed this. I know you enjoyed this. Jake Something really took it to Jake Painter. We are fans of Jake.
He took some really serious bumps in this match. I wouldn't be surprised if he signed next year. He's taken some really big bumps in this match, and he was amazing.
He's a great wrestler.
He did manage to go almost move for move, count quite a few of his moves too. He wasn't squashed. It was a good 10-minute match from him, and Jake Something looked really strong as usual. He did almost impossible to get into that week. But this is a really solid match from both of them.
Man, I totally get it. Listen, guys, look, all of you moaning about your ages, get your asses down the gym, right? Trust me, it sorts everything out. I can 100% assure you. Right. Get really good. Yeah, he gave a really good account of himself. But in the end, I think Jake Something was just a little bit too big and a little bit too strong. And of course, he got the win with the Into the Void, which you would expect. We also got treated to AJ Styles versus Douglas Williams. It was a really good match, actually. I remember it. Really good match, and it was when Doug won the TV title off AJ. It was a great match. I can't remember where that was. I can't remember which event it was, but it was a hell of a match. And Doug Williams at his best, I'll tell you. And he actually won with AJ Styles' finishing move. Ooh, insult to injury, baby.
Yeah, that's like the Montreal screw job all over again.
Oh, nightmare. Tia Miller, she went around the ring with JDC, which was actually quite good. JDC started off by apologizing about what an asshole he was the last time she spoke, which was good. But no, it was good. It was good to get a little bit of an insight, a bit more about JDC, where he's going, and his life, and obviously he's retiring, so this is sort of kind of like his last ditch. Few months.
I hope when he goes to retire, the last thing he says on the mic is just like, "Man, do I hate pro wrestling?" He mic drop and then walks off. No, thank you. Just go back to that character and then walk off.
Yeah, boy, do I hate pro wrestling. Yeah, definitely. But then the main event was a treat. We had Harley and Myla took on Tessa Blanchard and Victoria Crawford. But I have to say, after what was an absolute blinder of a match, and this is why I like the Xplosion matches, because they do get time to really have some good, fun matches. This was a really, really good match. But at the end, Tessa and Victoria, with their experience, and they just proved to be a little bit too much, and they get the win in the end. And of course, that places them in real good stead for the tag titles, I suppose, moving forward. I know that you love this match, Joe, so give us your thoughts.
I'm just so pleased to see Harley Hudson again and back in the ring. And I didn't know Myla Grace was in the match last week on Impact. I watched Impact last night, so I didn't know she was actually in the match the week before. So I thought this was like the first time we've seen them in Impact for God knows how long. It was just so good. I was so excited just to see them back then. But they put on a hell of a show. And Victoria Crawford really shone out in this match too. She's got a hell of a lot better since she debuted in TNA. You know, she was pretty good in WWE, but they made her into a jobber towards the end, so everyone didn't rate her much. And this is like now she's finally coming into her own in TNA a bit more, and it's showing a lot more. And Tessa's just Tessa Blanchard. She's just incredible. Full stop.
Oh, just the best heel in pro wrestling today. You know, definitely. Yes, I do believe JDC is retiring.
Yeah.
You got to remember, this guy's been in pro wrestling for like nearly 30 years.
Yeah.
As an active pro wrestler. That's a long time to be an active pro wrestler at the level that he's performed at.
Yeah.
Long time. It's an awful long time. The bumps he's taken, you know, over the years. I mean, let's face it, he's had a few beatings over the years.
Yeah. Don't forget, he beat Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. His first WrestleMania, he beat Chris Jericho.
What a match as well. That was a great match. You know, and to be fair, most people deserve to beat Chris Jericho.
Ooh.
That did impress you, Joe, I know.
That's all right.
But there you go. Yeah, no, I definitely believe he's going to retire. I think it's about time. Tessa on commentary was good.
She jumped on commentary during the match. So I thought, that was some impact. That was really good too. When
she's great. I don't care what anybody says. Right? She's atoned. She has started to do a great job for Impact Wrestling, and I think she's fantastic. My virtual background's disappeared. Wonder why that is. I probably don't have to put this on now, do I? Or do I? I don't know.
Nah, it's all right now.
Anyway. Do you reckon it's the background that was causing a problem? Let me turn it around. No, it's still a bit dark, isn't I?
A little bit, but it's all right. It's not as doesn't seem as intimidating with the virtual background off.
Okay, fair. I don't know where that disappeared to. Just suddenly popped up saying it's gone. Don't know. Weird. What injury has Tessa got, or are they faking it? I don't know, to be honest. I've not looked into it. It was probably announced on Impact during the BioFlex or whatever it's called injury report. But to be honest with you, I sort of kind of don't watch them really. I just sort of kind of do other things while they're on. So I couldn't tell you. Okay, Impact recap.
Let's go.
Right, the show was from Full Sail in Orlando, Florida. And apparently WWE released Alicia Fox because she was an alcoholic. Okay, cool.
Well,
cheers, Dave. Thanks for that. I didn't know that, but anyway, we kick things off with the former TNA World Champion Mike Santana, just one night after reaching 1,000 days sober. Talking about alcoholics, TNA World Title.
In the house.
Yeah. What? So, the LimpStar's here. Hello, buddy. Yeah, hello. You need to get your ass in here, boy. Get your ass in here. We missed you.
You.
Anyway, TNA World Title stolen from Santana when Frankie Kazarian caused his shot. As a result, Santana checked himself into a safe place. Santana vows to regain the TNA World Title, but first he will pick off the NXT superstars who attacked him one by one. Backstage, Frankie Kazarian disrespects JDC's wife. JDC wants a shot at the TNA World Title, and if he can beat Eric Young tonight, he will earn that opportunity. So first of all, what did you think about the opening segment with Santana in the ring?
Santana was faultless on the mic, and I put out a message actually earlier on Twitter supporting Santana, saying to him, you've got all the momentum behind you from after this loss, despite it doesn't seem to be bringing him down, and everyone knows what they say about Payback, and he's got all the momentum still, all the passion, all the drive. And
Payback is a bitch, buddy.
Yeah,
Payback is a bitch.
So then having all that on top of the Payback he's going to be bringing to the world champion, regardless of who it is, whether it's Kazarian, whether it's Nick Nemeth, if he or even if JDC somehow does win it, whoever gets it, they're in line for a very, very most ready Santana to get the box back onto his next year.
Fair. I think you're right. I think Santana is going to be absolutely on it, big time. Yeah, he's going to smash it. He's going to smash it. Okay, so then we had
someone new with us. Hello, Bob. How you doing?
Have we? I found you in my recommended on YouTube. Wow, thanks, Bob. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for joining
we
us.
Appreciate it. We do. We appreciate that. Mira Leon is not winning. Joe Hendry defo winning. Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Did I forget about Leon Slater being announced? No, I did actually.
Leon Slater and Joe Hendry in some.
That's later. That's during the NXT stuff.
Yeah,
I'll talk about that then. But I did forget to mention that Leon Slater is placed 10th in the ESPN's top 30 of wrestlers under 30 or something. I don't know. He's 10th in the wrestlers under something like that, which is pretty awesome as well. So congratulations to Leon on that one. So I did forget to mention that. Yes, but yeah. So anyway, in the first 4 knockouts 4-way, Dani Luna defeats Indy Hartwell, Rosemary, and Myla Grace, who obviously
really good match. Myla Grace really stood out in this match. She was incredible, and Rosemary back on their game again. It was just so good to see Rosemary being Rosemary.
Rosemary is just amazeballs.
Yeah, she's just incredible. And Dani Luna, again, just not holding back again, still carrying on this fucking She-Hulk. Is that one of the best?
She is the absolute
without the green, without any green though. But she's still the She-Hulk.
Yeah, She-Hulk.
The green hair's gone, but now she goes into Hulk mode.
This is all I got to say to LimpStar.
Yeah. Come back here. We miss you.
Anyway, Eric Young will show the world the truth when he faces JDC tonight. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
And you see that? Yeah. All this sort of stuff pisses me off, right? Because Eric Young ends up showing people nothing. But anyway, TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, and TNA International Champion Steve Macklin welcome a challenge from the NXT Outsiders.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, man. Oh, shut up. Oh, my God. Not Timu Gail Kim. What are you talking about? Gail Kim's not even Chinese, for a start. Matt Warner went up against Steph DeLander. Matt Warner with Steph DeLander in his corner defeated Matt Cardona.
Really good match.
That was a solid match. Matt Cardona is so underrated, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So underrated. Or Zack Ryder, whatever you want to call him. Really, really good wrestler. Really, really good wrestler. The NXT Outsiders comprised of Robert Stone, Charlie Dempsey, Lexis King, Stax, Brooks Jensen, Tyson DuPont, and Tyreek Igwe. What a weird name, Igwe. Anyway, aren't waiting for their opportunity. They're here to take it, apparently. Yeah, absolutely. They're here to take it. Interestingly enough, is it Stax? It's engaged or married to Ariana Grace?
I think it is, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, it is.
Is there going to be some sort of connection here, do we think?
Maybe. I know Kazarian was pointing it out. Or some sort of making accusations. So Eric or Kazarian they were mentioning that to Santino.
Yeah, man.
So
yeah. I'm down with that, LimpStar. Sharp Boy is the cleanse.
Yeah.
Show ya. Love it. Anyway, if Matt Warner wants to get to the top, he's going to have to go through Matt Cardona in a street fight at Final Resolution. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm looking forward to it. Get to see 2 deathmatch kings go to war. It's going to be so good. Sammy's coming in and out of the void.
Yeah, look. Bless Sammy. Sammy. He can't hear me, can he?
No. God, there's that.
Fair enough. Anyway, after a really good match between 2 men, John Skyler comes out on top over Myron Reed. It was actually quite nice to see John Schuyler pick up a W, right?
Yeah, this is a good match too. I really enjoyed this. They got the story between the Rascals and all the four now really developing a lot more too. You know, when nobody was out with John Schuyler, you knew something was going to go down. And now we've got another big story coming for all the four and the Rascals, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where this goes.
Yeah, definitely. And I just really hope that we keep the Rascals. We've got to keep the Rascals. I hope that they re-sign. I really, really do. AJ Francis, Joe, is a bit annoyed with Rich Swann after he failed to defeat Leon Slater for the TNA X Division Championship at Turning Point. Tensions escalate when Slater interrupts and Francis rows to show Swann how it's done. I thought that match at Turning Point was
that match at Turning Point was one of Leon Slater's best matches of the year, and one of the best matches of the year. So AJ Styles, AJ Francis is just jealous that Rich Swann put on a fucking banger of a match.
Yeah, man, I agree.
He put on the first class performance.
Yeah, without doubt. It was interesting. We thought do you know what? Was Rich Swann signed to MLW?
Yeah, he's.
Or was it just for a couple of matches?
Might have been just for a couple of matches, but it's good to see him back. And
because I could have swore that they announced that he was signed.
Yeah.
Anyone got any info on this?
It must mean something different in MLW. They're just signed for like one or two matches, and it's big news.
Maybe because MLW suck, so it wouldn't surprise me. The search for Mr. Elegance continues. Do you think you have what it takes?
This was really funny.
You can email. Now, if anybody here watching the show today thinks that they could become Mr. Elegance, you need to email Elegance Brand. That's Elegance Brand at TNAWrestling.com. So if you can email them, I'm thinking of doing a video myself because I'm clearly elegant material. So I'm thinking of doing a promo myself and sending it in and see what happens. Because you never know. You never know. I could end up becoming Mr. Elegance. What about you, Joe? You going to do something?
Nah, I'll send him a video, Sammy, and say, "Look at this dog," and say no to that face.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. What I might do though is when I send the video in, right, is send a fee for my appearance.
Yeah.
And see what response I get. Go fuck yourself, probably. Anyway, in the second KO 4-way, Xia Brookeside defeated Killer Kelly, Victoria Crawford, and Jody Threat. Now, I honestly thought
really good match too.
Honestly thought Jody Threat was going to win this because I thought it would have been amazing to have Dani versus Jody.
Yeah, round 3.
No.
This was the best match of the night. This was fucking brilliant.
However, if we get Xia obviously taking on Dani, I still think we're going to get Dani versus Lei Ying Li at Final Resolution. But interestingly enough, it would be interesting if Xia took the win over Dani Luna, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and of course Jody Threat is saying she's not going to get involved. You know, she's still got beef with Dani Luna, and Dani Luna's come out and attacked her 3 or 4 times in the past. Yeah, so Jody Threat might return the favour, or at least come to Xia's aid, and then end up getting Xia disqualified or something like that. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, fair. Have you noticed you've got someone saying Arman is saying that you are far too elegant for the Elegance Brand. Don't waste your time, he says. Don't waste your time, mate.
But it'd be great just to meet them face to face, then just to get shut down.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Be worth the heartache.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Paul saying it's clearly going to be Xia. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it would become a little bit too obvious. Apparently, TNA wants to sign Bear Bronson. I didn't know that, but Ace, interesting. Hope Leon don't get injured at Final Resolution. Yeah, that would suck if he did. But Yeah, that was a shame. But some amazing matches. You're right. Some amazing matches. I think if Leon doesn't win the match of the year,
there's going to be something really wrong.
Yeah,
there's going to be riots. He's
insane.
been, since Rebellion and X Division match, he's just been breaking barriers and match of the night, joint match of the night. Basically, every time he's been on,
it's been crazy. Always match of the night. Always. But then we were talking about knockouts, Joe. We were then introduced to the Spark, Jada Stone, and she's arrived on TNA Wrestling. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more of Jada Stone. I think we were quite high on Jada when we saw her a few times turn up on Xplosion. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she does in the knockouts division, aren't you?
I follow what she does in Japan, and she's absolutely incredible. And we've seen what she's on Xplosion. If you go and check her matches out on Xplosion, you see how good she is then there. But also she does amazing work in Japan, amazing work across the independent scene in America. So just now that we know she's finally coming into TNA Impact the show, and will be a bit more of a mainstay now. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes, and I'm pretty sure the other one they signed as well, who was there last week, will be more regular. Will be featuring a lot more regularly as well starting next year. So I'm expecting 2026 we'll see both of them make regular appearances now, like Harley, Hudson and Myla Grace are doing.
Yeah, I agree. I think we will start seeing a lot more of those guys.
Because Myla Grace does a lot in Japan too. She's been back and forth from Japan since she's been in TNA as well, along with different companies to Jada Stone. But they've both been in and out of Japan, and you can see that the Japanese influence in Myla Grace's offense.
Yeah.
There's
a shout. There's a shout. Mr. Elegance equals Mira Nielsen. How about that?
Definitely.
Yeah, he would do a fantastic job, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
because he could go around correcting everyone's spelling and pronunciation.
Especially Iceman. Put him in his place.
Totally.
The first of the concierge. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Is Jada Stone Robert Stone's wife? Not that I'm aware of, mate.
No.
I think you'll find that they're just kind of ring names, but you never know. Apparently, Robert Stone is single and ready to mingle. I don't know who this Robert Stone is. Are you talking about Robbie E?
Yeah.
Is that? Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
He came around and told about high beef with Santino Marella.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
When he came to TNA, so it's basically bringing that story back into the forefront, really, as well, which I really do like. One thing I will give is a positive about this NXT Invasion. Even if it is like, oh, really? But then you think about that it's like Robert Stone he said he'd get his own back on Santino one way or another, and now he's finally doing it. So it's like that long-term storytelling coming back all over again.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly that. Now, JDC in the main event versus Eric Young.
Really good match.
Now, this is interesting. The world champion Frankie Kazarian joined Tom Hannafan and Matthew Braybolt on commentary, which we always love. We always do enjoy that.
Burned Tom to pieces. I felt so sorry.
Absolutely. But anyway, after what I thought was a pretty damn good match, I'm not going to lie. I thought it was a damn good match. I thought, obviously, hitting the down and dirty on Eric Young to score the victory. So here's my rant of the day, right? What is the point in making Eric Young this sort of leader of anything when he can't even win a wrestling match?
Yeah, I know. I don't get where the cleanse is going, or what, unless it's just Eric Young's sanity slipping away like mine does, going completely into the void. Although if it goes into the void, that means he has to go up against Jake something and gets just defeated.
He just has all these big promo moments. He's going to do this. He's going to show the world this. He's going to show blah blah blah, and then they get to the match and he loses.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculous. For me, it's ridiculous. It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. But
it was a fucking good match.
It was a good match. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you're talking about two you're talking about two incredible veterans going at it. Apparently, it was the very first time that JDC and Eric Young have actually had a match.
Wow, that's amazing.
In all those years, the first time those two have had a match.
Yeah, and they were both in WWE at the same time at one point too. So that's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, LimpStar, you're right. I think Eric does need ODB in his corner. I think that's what he needs. Yeah.
Give him the flask.
Look at it. Ryan cannot wait for the Turkey Bowl.
Yeah.
This Thursday.
I'm looking forward to that.
I don't know why. I thought it was next week, but it's not. It's this week, isn't it?
I think it is this week, yeah.
It is this week. Right. TNA Impact then obviously goes off air after all of that. All right. Now, NXT or NXT Gold Rush, mate. Let's have a chat about it. Let's have a chat. Lei Ying Lee wins the fatal three-way with the KO title and now face either Xia Brookeside or Dani Luna at Final Resolution. After one hell of a match. And we were talking about, I know in the past, Craig's had a bit of an issue, making statements along the lines of, Lei Ying Lee always seems to be slightly off on the, off the pace kind of thing. And I've totally disagreed. And in this match, I think totally shows you how on point Lei Ying Lee is. The timing for the way that this match ended was absolutely impeccable. This match was fantastic. And if you haven't seen the match, or like me, I've seen the highlights. If you haven't seen the highlights, go and check it out. They are actually on TNA social, so go and check it out if you want to. Or I believe it's obviously it's on Netflix, so go and check it out. But it's a bloody good match, bloody good match. Meanwhile, though, John Cena selected the competitors in this year's Iron Survivor Challenge matches, which will take place on December the 6th at NXT Deadline. Now, the man's match will feature TNA X Division champion Leon Slater, Javon Evans, Joe Hendry, Dark Stakes, Dion Lennox, and Miles Bourne. Now, then later on that night, Miles Bourne had a match with Trick Williams, good old Tricky. And after Miles Bourne defeats Trick Williams for the to qualify, Slater, Evans, and Hendry helped him fend off an attack from Dark State. So that is pretty much it. That shows no beef with Trick Williams after all he's done. That's nice to see. Yeah, man, unbelievable. Anyway, we then head into this Thursday, Joe. And this Thursday, we're going to get Mike Santana versus Robbie E at his best.
This is going to be good.
Is it though?
Oh, yeah. So Mike Santana is going to wipe the floor with him, and Santina's going to be jumping for joy.
Or is Mike Santana going to get jumped again?
Right?
Because he's going to have all his buddies with him, isn't he? Robert's going to have all his buddies with him. So you never know. There we go. We're also going to get... Now, this is interesting because if the Turkey Bowl is tomorrow...
Yeah.
It can't be. I think the Turkey Bowl match is a separate thing. Because the hometown man is facing NXT Brooks Jensen.
Yeah, so it must be next week.
It's either next week or it's on... It's a completely separate thing.
Yeah. I think it's next week.
What's going on with that then, Americans?
I don't know.
Let us know.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mir's going to know. He's going to set the record straight any second. Any second. He knows exactly what's going on. And we're also going to get the Hardys, Steve Macklin, Cedric Alexander versus NXT's Lexus King, Stax, Tyson Dupont, and Tyreek Igwe. So there you go. So we got a pretty stacked card, to be fair. And at the moment, I don't believe there's any knockouts matches. Or anything.
Not that I've seen. I've had a look online before we came on. Nothing else has been added yet.
Okay. Well, we understand that the hometown man is two people, but I can't believe that he's going to be in two matches on one night. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it.
That'd be quadruple duty. He'd be knackered.
Can you imagine it?
Yeah.
Can you imagine it? Anyway, hopefully he's going to destroy Brooks Jensen. It is next week. I thought it was. I thought it was next week.
Me and him were talking about it. Bison was talking about it before he came on. I'd sent him everything over because I thought it would be this week. So I sent him the details of the match. But he was saying to me then it's most likely next week. But still,
I'm pretty sure it was next week. But hey ho, it is what it is, and we'll look forward to that. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
I want to see Ryan Nemeth needs to go into that suit. They can't put Myers and they can't put I forgot who Eric Young into the suit again. So it's got to be Ryan Nemeth.
I hope so.
I'll laugh.
His
so much.
big brother is not going to be happy.
Yeah,
not going to be happy. Yes, I agree. I think Tyson and Tariq are a really good tag team.
They are good.
They are very good. They're big dudes.
Yeah,
well.
I think the Hardys are facing them at their final resolution.
I believe so. Yeah.
So that's another big match. Scratching Sammy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So apparently TNA is being on at midnight is only because AW Collision is on Thanksgiving night at 8 p.m. That's true. Fair enough. Okay, but Joe and the guys in the chat, I think that's pretty much all we've got time for this week. We've gone through everything. We've had a good old natter. But guys, if you want to show your support for the TNI UK team, then please feel free to drop us any super stickers or head over to ProWrestlingTees.com/Tilting on some Impact with some great shirts, or head over to our exclusive Spreadshirt merch store. Of course, all the links are below. All the TNI shows are to all you listen on the Go fans on audio only are also available via SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you list your favorite shows. We of course are there. Where can we find you on the socials, Joe?
You can follow me on Twitter at JokerEmptySpace, or you can jump onto YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, or Instagram. Look for #EmptySpace, #EmptyTheVoid, or if you fancy particular taste buds and your sense of humour, #DailyGiggle. But approach the open mind and just keep your sanity.
Sanity! Like, we're keeping it up, Craig. We're keeping it up in your honour. Sanity. You wait till Craig's going to put it up in the chat now. Sanity.
Oh, hopefully.
Yes. Anyway, if you want to follow, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Sanity. Anyway, if you want to follow TNI on the socials at We Talk Impact, you'll pretty much find us on every social element you need. We Talk Impact is where you find us. If you want to find out more about myself, of course, the Bison, I am on the Twitter sphere at Lord Bison 45. Of course, I talk all things wrestling on there. I do also from time to time pop a few bits and bobs on there with regards to Bison by Design, but not that often. But I generally stick to my wrestling stuff on there. TikTok at Bison by Design, of course, if you want to go and follow me on there. Bison by Design brand clothing at bbdwear.co.uk. You can see there as it is down below. You'll find me over there. We've got some great deals on there at the moment. As I said, we've also on TikTok Shop, and we're also on the Etsy. So if you didn't want to head over to .co.uk, then you can go and check us out at .com, which is bbdwear.com, which is the Etsy store. But guys, listen, please take the time to help us out moving up the rankings on YouTube by giving us a thumbs up. And if you're new to us and you like what you see, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget to give the bell a tickle, a squeeze, or a smash to never miss any of the awesome TNA-related content coming out each and every week from the UK and the US boys, of course, with their review show on Thursday, directly after Impact is aired. But guys, with all that said, I, of course, have been your host, Bison, and he has been coming to us from the void of his own mind, of course, the Joker. And the LimpStar, of course, was with us today, joined us in the chat. So great to see you, buddy. And this has been episode 254 of Impacted. Take care, everyone.
Take care, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the US. Much love to the TNI tribe. We'll see you next week.